back to the Daily Buzz Radio Show on 91.1 FM The Boss. We have some very special guests in here. We have R&B Artist of the Year nominee Blake Brake, and we have Earl the Monarch, who is featured on his song Blue Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say y'all's latest song because I haven't heard it, but how long has that song been out, guys?
It's been out since March.
Yeah, Blue Cup has been out since about March.
Blue Cup's been out since March, okay, we'll get into that later on.
For sure.
So we're gonna start out with Blake. I know some of the listeners have heard you before on here, but let's just start out. What drew you into music, man? What is Blake Brake? Tell us about the Skinny Hippie.
So Blake Brake basically started out as a little emo boy that lived in a little town, the small town
of Point Blank, Texas.
Yeah, good old Point Blank. If you've heard of that, then
hey, I'm right down the road in Goodrich. I understand,
yeah.
Man.
But yeah, basically started out playing the ukulele, covering Jason Mraz and Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And, it just slowly developed into me writing my own music and,
Other instruments, everything
Other
in
instruments,
between, huh?
yeah. I mean, ukulele led to guitar led to piano, and piano led to singing.
And it's just gone from there.
Yeah.
You were in a punk rock band, emo band at one point, weren't you?
Yeah, well, it was like if you've ever heard of the Scene Aesthetic?
I haven't, no.
It's a little emo acoustic band.
Okay, I'm
it's
sorry.
It's a duo.
It blows my mind seeing you the way you are now to picture that, Blake. I'm sorry, it just does. I just want to laugh thinking about it.
Yeah.
But so now it's coming to pop, right? Pop rock, kind of a pop rock R&B sound, I think is what I'd call it. I mean, what do you call what you're doing now?
Yeah,
I don't know what to label.
I mean, originally Blake Brake started as more of like a blues and like jazzy pop singer, but now it's kind of evolved into more of R&B and hip hop.
Okay.
So that's kind of the path that I'm going down right now.
Okay.
I'm like working on an album right now that's all of it's R&B hip hop, just something that you can vibe out to.
That's got songs like Motive, Blue Cup that we're going to be doing later on today.
Blue Cup's actually going to be on his album.
On his album?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I've got stuff mixed up a little bit here. So now let's backtrack to Earl. Your musical influences. What started you out, man? How long you been doing it?
I've been professionally doing music since 2012.
2012, okay.
I used to actually go by OE.
OE?
Yeah,
All right.
I changed my name to Earl The Monarch in 2016. You know what I'm saying? And I just had to rearrange and everything, you know what I'm saying? Make myself, brand myself better, actually, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So where did Earl the Monarch come from?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I had no idea what I wanted. I just know I needed to rebrand myself, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to put my name in it, but I didn't want to have my full government. So, you know what I'm saying? The monarch is, you know what I'm saying, another word for leader or king.
Leader? So Earl the leader is the, okay.
Basically, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so musical influences, man. Where?
Musical influences like Freddie Gibbs, Joe Budden, The Game.
Okay.
J. Cole, Nas, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. You from Houston? You grew up around the Houston area?
Nah, I'm actually from Port Arthur, Texas. You know
from
what I'm
Port
saying?
Arthur? All
Yes,
right.
sir. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I have family out in Beaumont, so I've spent a little bit of time out in that area.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man. It's definitely a different sort of area out there, man.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's a little different.
So grew up in Port Arthur. What albums you got out? Where can we find you on social media?
You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on Instagram, Earl_the Monarch, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, Earl the Monarch, you know what I'm saying? I have 3 albums out right now. I have 2 solo albums. One is called Pain on the Rocks, the other one is called This Will All Be a Memory. And I have a collab project with Sean Keith titled No Fear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gearing up for my new album. It's called The Blue Tape. You know
Blue
what I'm saying?
Tapes, that's okay. That's the Blue Cup's going to be featured on that one,
Yeah,
right?
that's the
All
second
right.
single from it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, awesome. So either one of y'all can take the lead on this next one, but I know y'all both perform. I want to hear a crazy story. I just want to hear something that's blowing y'all's mind.
Like as far as what somebody's done?
Something that's done, something that's happened in a show.
Okay, I mean...
I know you're full of this type of stuff, Blake.
I mean, there have been small shows that I've played where there's been, nobody there except for like one drunk person just dancing in front of me. There was a time where I threw up on stage.
How did that happen? Was that you? You having too much fun beforehand?
Man, I ate a bunch of barbecue.
Did you keep going afterwards?
I kept going, yeah.
Dancing around the puke
I
and
think I
everything?
played it off pretty cool, but as cool as you can possibly play it off,
Was it just like, "Bleh," and then you just
It
went
was
about?
projectile. No, it was projectile.
Oh, anybody in the crowd?
No, we
No,
were
oh,
outside.
man. Oh,
So
okay.
luckily I could just, there was grass.
It landed in the grass, you got to keep going.
Got to keep going.
Oh man, it'd be better if you would have hit somebody. It'd be so much better if you would have hit somebody.
Yeah, that's one of the crazier things.
So it's the All the People music video, and did the video shooting really get shut down? Were y'all really getting too rowdy?
No, you're thinking of Over Loving You.
Over Loving
Yes.
You. Okay, I remember seeing that.
Well, so we threw a house party, right? And I got a keg, of
Yeah.
course. I mean, what else was I to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the neighbor, I guess, there was a grouchy neighbor. It was 8 p.m. and he was like, "Oh, the sound,
Too loud.
it's too loud." And so the cops showed up, and it's actually in the music video.
Yeah, I know,
If you
I've
go,
seen it.
yeah, if you go on YouTube, check it out. The song's called "Over Loving You."
I think it's actually featured it's on our September 6th promotions too.
Oh, yeah?
We were making some stuff for H-Town Awards, and that wound up getting mixed in there, and I left it. I think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
I can hear you in the background laugh and listen to the police officer talking to whoever's at the door. So Earl, you got any interesting stories?
Well, this is about maybe a year and a half ago. We was doing a short film for some songs that was on my first album, and we was filming it in Port Arthur at this little section called Gillum Circle. You know what I'm saying? It was like a shootout scene. You know what I'm saying in the film. And somebody called the cops, you know what I'm saying, and they actually thought we were actually.
Oh, they thought y'all were so they showed up, y'all get pinned down.
Oh yeah, they came out with the AR rifles, you know what I'm saying. They had guns drawn and everything. Luckily, we had a bunch of smart people with us. As soon as we seen the cop car, we just put the
everybody laid
props
down and said, "I'm
down.
not
You
getting
know
in
what I'm
trouble."
saying? Everything was all good. It could have got real ugly.
Well, you
though.
just led me into something that I didn't know about you. So, short film, did you act, produce? What was it?
Well, it was really just a promotional short film piece that I put together for some songs that was on my album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be like a you know what I'm saying, action movie. It kind of turned into like a hood classic comedy.
A hood classic comedy? Okay.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. It worked out. You know what I'm saying.
Who'd you work with on that one?
It was a director from Beaumont named Team Rich Visuals. You know what I'm saying, and it was a bunch of folks that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying, a bunch of people that I just wanted to put into a film. You know what I'm saying.
Everyone got together and worked together to make something.
It worked out beautifully. You know
Sometimes
what I'm saying?
that's the best stuff, is when you just put people together and you let it happen.
You know what I'm saying. It was all organic. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So Blake, I know you have a new album coming out.
Yeah.
I know you're doing this thing where you're releasing songs, every so often until they're all done. What do we expect next out of that?
So, right now, I just dropped Motive. You guys probably heard it last time. It's available on all the platforms. But yeah, so I'm doing a song a week for about 2 months.
Okay.
I don't have a set release date for the album yet.
Just when it's time, it's time.
Yeah, the song should be dropping though within the next month though. And after the first one, it's just going to be a song every Friday.
Okay.
And then there's going to be 3 songs that I release with the album, which is going to be called Have a Nice Trip. So
I know when you and I had talked a little bit about this before, you said it's going to be, you've already said on air, it's going to be more of an R&B sound than your previous stuff.
Yeah.
But you've told me it's going to be almost a Post Malone type sound with more singing.
yeah,
That's how you described it, right?
Posty's my boy, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm serious. And I see that you're a little trippy little kid. I see you doing that type of stuff. So I guess we got a lot of time, but let's go ahead and lead into Blue Cup on air and let the listeners check that out. That's got Earl the Monarch, Earl the Monarch,
Yes,
and Blake
sir.
Break.
Yes, sir.
And they can find this. Where can they find it at, guys?
The video is on YouTube right now. You can download it, stream it on Apple Music, Spotify. You know what I'm saying, every streaming platform. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, awesome. All right, we'll go ahead and get into this.
Hey, Blue Cup with the ice, I'm getting dough. You take from a distance where you bold. Will I make it to the mall? Only God knows. So when I break up on the scene, I'm knocking
I
down
just do
doors.
this pain in my blue cup, making sure I learn from the screw ups. People say I changed, I just grew up. People say I changed, I'm like, so what?
So what? Gon' make you a snip today, I tell her I love her. One time for the fat niggas chasing the butter. Clear mind, no clutter. You with me, rhyme, no stutter. Solid niggas, no sucker. I make my enemies suffer. Underrated in my city, man. Blood, hey, all gas, no brakes for a march. it, I'ma take it. Running meetings with the Glock, investing money in them stocks. Just to get up off the block. Ain't no money on that corner, stashing rocks in these socks. Not at all. A quiet mind business, keep a 40 for protection. Boy, these haters something vicious. Blue cup with the ice, shit, I'm getting through. You take from a distance where you bold. Will I make it to the mall? Only God knows. So when I break up on the scene, I'm knocking down
Just
doors.
put this pain in my blue cup, making sure I learn from my screw-ups. People say I change, I just grew up. People say I change, I'm like, so what? So what?
Same chain, same still I'm talking to a bird, I ain't worried about him. Same call you lame, same try and roll block and shine, not to swerve around him. Fresh cut, got the hoes beeping. All them burgers and pills got you tweaking. Why you sleeping, bitch, I'm out here eating. Why you complaining about your life, I'm out here taming demons. New ideas to make a way for my kids and do it all legally, so I ain't gotta pay the bill, not at all. A quiet, mind your business, keep a 40 for protection, boy, these haters something vicious. Blue cup with the ice, but it's getting through. You hating from a distance where you bold. Will I make it to the mall? Only God knows. So when I break up on the scene, I'm knocking down
Just put
doors.
this pain in my blue cup, making sure I learn from my screw-ups. People say I change, I just grew up. People say I change, I'm like, so what? So what?
Learn from the screw up. Had to screw up.
Alrighty, guys, that was I love that song, man. Earl, that's true, a true Houston hip hop sound in it, man. Blake is amazing as always.
Definitely,
I like the R&B
definitely.
sound y'all are putting together. So tell me a little bit about the influence behind this, guys.
Well, you know what I'm saying? When I heard the beat, you know what I'm saying, it was produced by a guy named Cardi, you know what I'm saying? I automatically knew what I wanted to do. I automatically knew what I wanted to do with the record. That was actually one of the only records from when I first started writing the album that's actually gonna make the album. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Okay.
And usually sometimes a lot of stuff change, you know what I'm saying, as far as like what I'm writing and stuff. But I actually heard Blake on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, on like one of them sponsored ads. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get him on this record, you know what I'm saying? I reached out to him and it was all organic, man, you know what I'm saying? I sent it to him, he sent it back, you know what I'm saying? And when I reached out to him about the video, you know what I'm saying, it was all good. He was super down, you know what I'm
So
saying?
what's the meaning behind it? I mean, it sounds like you're trying to drink some pain away with it.
Yeah, man, you know, we all go through some things in life, and you know what I'm saying, everybody have their own vices, but you know what I'm saying, sometimes you just want to drink the pain away and just enjoy it a little bit of time while you drunk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just gotta enjoy it. Help get rid of the stresses in life.
Even if it's only temporary, you know
Even
what I'm
if it's
saying?
only temporary. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and lead into commercial here, and we will be back in 3 minutes on 91.1 FM The Boss. Town Awards.
That team took mixed martial
You know what I'm saying, in Houston.
Talk about a little bit about the production.
uniform. Hey, free uniform. We offer classes for the whole family. 281-955-7300.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
All right, guys. So I know we talked a little bit about the influence behind the song. Now I want to go into the music video. I've seen it. I'm not sure if everybody else has seen it. We can find it on YouTube, of course.
Yes,
all y'all
sir.
social channels, y'all are sharing it right now.
For sure.
Talk about a little bit about the production of that. You know, where was it shot? Whose apartment was it at? All that good stuff.
It was shot by my dog Dan to the L. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Follow him. Make sure he's the best director out of Texas right
Dan
now.
to the L. Okay.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? He does all my videos right now, and we shot it in an Airbnb. You know what I'm saying, in Houston, and like the whole plot of the video was to kind of you know what I'm saying, insert the Blue Cup into. We was like doing a parody of Training Day. You know what I'm saying? So you know, so that was the whole concept of that.
I don't understand the Training Day parody, and I haven't watched a lot of Training Day, so help me out with that.
Just like the part, you know what I'm saying. It was just like really just a fun thing more to, you know what I'm saying, trying to make the video a little more fun. Like we did parts of the video where, like where in the movie, you know what I'm saying, the guy takes the gun from Denzel Washington, you know what I'm saying, and holds the gun to him. We try to do that part.
I saw that. Okay.
You know what I'm saying. And then we had the part of Training Day where Denzel Washington makes the guy, you know what I'm saying, hit the weed through the pipe.
That's okay. So that's Blake's reaction. He's sitting there all.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Now I'm catching on to all that. Okay, it's a parody. Like I said, I haven't seen Training Day, so I don't know.
Yeah, the director had never seen Training Day either.
Really? So
You know what I'm saying?
he was catching up.
Yeah,
too.
he
did
was
a pretty good
All
job.
I know is
Facts.
I was watching. I was like, Blake doesn't make a good gangster, man. He does not. He's too nice to be a gangster.
I don't think anybody would ever be scared of me. I'm like, hey man,
Yeah.
like,
Hey man, like I picture you hugging someone to death, but yeah.
I'm like Scrappy Doo, man.
Yeah. So I love that video. It's YouTube. That's where you want everyone to be looking for right now, right?
Yeah, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Watch
okay.
the video, and you can download it, stream it on all streaming platforms.
All
you know what
streaming
I'm saying?
platforms. All right. So I want to go into. We're gonna be doing another song here in a minute called "Make Me" by Blake Break. Have you heard it yet?
Yeah.
You have? Okay. Blake. So I want to hear a little bit about the influence behind this song.
Make Me? That's the first song I ever dropped. I dropped it about a little over a year ago.
Okay.
The meaning behind the song is kind of just honestly inspired by a burlesque show that I watched.
Okay.
You know, downtown I have
You
a friend that does it.
dirty-minded soul.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much what it was inspired by. Honestly, I just kind of like was really in the beginning trying to do some jazzy kind of stuff. A lot of my influences are like were on the soulful blues and jazz side. So,
Okay.
you know, but yeah, it led to a music video. And that was the first music video actually that I've ever done ever.
This was the first song you ever released too, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you don't mind, I think we're gonna go ahead and get into this and let H-Town check it out. Story, you know, other albums.
Well, I want you to make me. Oh, I want you to make me. Yeah. Oh, I'm going crazy. Oh, I want you to make me. Yeah. I want you to make me.
So for a first song, Blake, that's pretty amazing, man.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, that is pretty dope. I guess you just had it from the get-go.
I mean, I gotta give some of it, a lot of it, at least half of it, you know, to my boy Aaron. Yeah, he's honestly, man, hands down.
He's
like,
the
the
producer
best
that was in with
producer.
us last time, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, he's the
I
best
remember him.
producer I've
Alright.
ever worked with.
So we are cutting a little bit short on time here, so I want to go into Earl. I know you have some other albums. Anything you want to tell us about?
This will all be a memory. Up to date, this my best solo work ever. You know what I'm saying? It had a deeper meaning. You know what I'm saying? Like while Pain on the Rocks, I was talking about depression almost the whole album. This will all be a memory. It's kind of getting over that depression, and the main thing that I told myself was, okay, what I'm going through right now, it's gonna be a memory tomorrow. So you know what I'm saying? That was the best way to leave
So
out of
it's
depression.
basically a story you climbing up out of that hole. I haven't heard the album yet. Does it end at a higher?
It kind of the last song on the album is called Reminisce.
Okay.
And I kind of spoke about a point in my life where I tried to, kill myself, and you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
how I overcame that process.
So yeah, your music's coming from you're trying to be open about it, trying to
Yeah.
tell a real story and help people overcome some stuff. with this
Definitely,
music.
man. Pain makes the best music. You know what I'm saying? And,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Getting over that pain is also
Getting over the pain, that's an important part of it.
facts.
Man, that's some deep stuff. I like whenever people share that type of stuff.
For sure.
Have you, when you go into that story, are all your albums, are you trying to tell a story? Are you trying to kind of lead people in a direction with each one of those?
Yeah, most definitely, because you know what I'm saying, the reason I got into music was because, you know what I'm saying, when I was going through dark, you know what I'm saying, spots, you know what I'm saying, Kid Cudi, Joe Budden, you know what I'm saying, those type of artists.
I'm a Cudi fan,
Facts,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm a huge Cudi fan.
I want to be for the people what they was to me, help me get out of depression. You know what I'm saying?
I've been there. I was 18, 19, 20 years old. I was in some rough spots, and Cudi, I'm not gonna lie, he helped me get through those.
Facts.
Pursuit of Happiness was part of my playlist anytime I was down.
Facts.
So that's an interesting story. So remind everyone again where they can find you, where they can check everything out, where they can get your albums.
Instagram, Earl _ The Monarch. Facebook, Earl The Monarch. You know what I'm saying? all my music is on every platform. I have about like 11 videos on YouTube right now, so make sure you can go binge, stream, watch, you know what I'm saying, all my videos, and download everything on
I got
iTunes.
you talking about your videos. What's your favorite music video you've done?
It's actually a video I just did. I just released it about 2 weeks ago. It's called How You Feel.
How You Feel? All right.
Yeah, and it was a little different because it was a little aggressive, you know what I'm saying, and you know, so that was my favorite one. Everybody came out. We showed love. We all ended up wearing like the same thing.
Okay.
It wasn't planned.
Have a block party type feel to it?
Nah, it's like an office vibe. You know what I'm saying? I kind of started beefing on like the supervisor and everything, throwing stuff around. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So it worked out pretty good. My boy Dan to the L shot that. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of that one again?
How You Feel.
How You Feel. All right, everyone. So go check out How You Feel on YouTube. Earl the Monarch. He just
Facts.
released it 2 weeks ago.
Facts.
And we're gonna go ahead and go back over to Blake. Yeah, I know. Back to you again. So you have another song we're going to do today. It's called All the People.
Yes.
And as usual, I want to know the background of that, where it came from. You know, it's got kind of a hippie, almost a Marley-ish vibe to it.
Yes, I guess it's about an experience that I had on April 20th, 420. It was a camping trip that I took with some of my really close friends, and it's honestly just about the experience that we had there.
Okay. So any exciting stories you want to share from that experience?
It was a very colorful experience.
Okay, I think it's kind of like the tattoos on your arm type experience. Okay, I understand where we're getting here. Well, where can we find that song, music video, anything like that?
I have it on all platforms. You can catch me performing it tomorrow, actually.
Oh, at Cafeza,
yes,
right?
I have a show tomorrow at Cafeza.
That's at 7 p.m.?
Yeah, the doors open at 7 p.m. I think I go on at like 8:30. Yeah,
8:30,
so,
okay.
You know, be there at 7. Come show love. It's a free show, all ages.
Be able to come hang out with Blake Break. It's going to be a little bit more of a personal experience.
Yes.
Earlier, right?
Yes, buy me a drink, buy me a...
I think you should be buying us drinks, man. We're coming to show you love, right? I don't think it works that way, does it? Well, anyways, okay, so let's go ahead. Let's check it out. All the People, is that out? Is that a solo or is that on the album?
Yeah, single.
Single? Okay. And we can find that on all platforms. Spotify. Everywhere. Okay. All right, so let's check that song out.
And all the people say, and all
A little bit. All right, Blake. So that was All the People by Blake Break, everybody. I try to sing it, but I'm just not as good as you. One day I'll have the courage to try it on here, but I'm not hurting people's ears today. So, Blake, we went over the influence of that song. We only got a couple minutes left, so I know you have the R&B. Y'all both actually are going to be at the R&B Artist Spotlight on September 6th at the Pub Galleria.
Facts,
Yes,
facts,
sir.
facts.
Let's go into H-Town Awards a little bit. Blake, what does it mean to you to, have that type of platform to be nominated?
Bro, I love it. Honestly, whenever I found out that like people nominated me, I was like it pumped me up. I was like, I gotta call my mom.
Your dad actually is familiar with one of our founders, Don, with Satisfied Drive.
Yes, dude. I used to watch Satisfied Drive when I was like 13.
Don said he played a private event for y'all at one point.
Yes,
yeah. So it's funny how all that got pieced together.
Yeah.
And Earl, you're going to be getting a spotlight from H-Town Awards too at the R&B Artist Spotlight.
Yes, sir.
You're actually going to be the lone hip hop act there. I don't think we can classify you as R&B, man.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
But
man.
it is, what does that mean to you to be able to get a spotlight like that?
Oh man, I really appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Whatever I can do to get the music to the audience, you know what I'm saying?
We just like having people like you that are trying to tell a story, trying to help people. The story you told, where your music is very cutty-ish. It is. You're trying to relate to people. You're trying to help them
send a
come up
message
from those
and everything.
demons, man.
Yeah, facts.
So we're excited to have you. We're glad to have you as part of that.
I appreciate it, man.
And hopefully we can see you on the hip hop list too come July. So just everybody keep your eyes out for that. And
Big facts.
Let's go to back to Blake's social media. Where are we gonna find you?
You can get me on Instagram at blake.break. Everywhere else at blake.break. And you can get me everywhere on Spotify, on Apple Music, iTunes.
And remember, people, buy music. Do not go stream it. Buy music. Support
Big
these
facts.
artists. Spend $1. Help them out. It's
Big
good
facts.
music. It's worth listening to. I promise. I wouldn't have them in here if it wasn't worth listening to.
Big facts.
And Earl.
You know what I'm saying? You can catch me at Earl_the Monarch on Instagram and Earl the Monarch on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, and everything else, you know what I'm saying.
Awesome, man. All right, well, we've had a blast. H-Town Awards wants to thank KNLY 91.1 FM The Boss for letting us come on every Thursday. Next week, we are going to have some exciting guests for you. I know Don from Satisfied Drive is going to be here again. He's one of our H-Town Awards founders. And we'll be making more announcements on Facebook, so follow 91.1 FM The Boss. And we look forward to seeing you next week.